What is going on, everybody? We're back on at One Piece episode 294. Again, everyone's scattered, a lot of moving parts. We did have Luffy make contact with Lucci at the end of last episode, so I don't know if they're actually going to throw hands or we'll just see them talking and we cut to something else. But I think the only two... No, I forgot. We still got those two handcuffed together running around in that damn room. So we've still got to deal with that. So we've got Zoro and Usopp trying to deal, getting chased by a giraffe and a wolf and whatever the hell's going on. Nami facing off against this bubble fruit soap user. Nami should just get one-shotted, but we'll see what they come up with to give her the dub with that. And then Luffy and Lucci. Besides that, Chopper handled his. We gotta wait for him to like power back down, and Frankie handled his. So Luffy has to get through him and get to her before she crosses those doors. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be pretty good. We'll go from there. We will go from there. Luffy's talking big. I'm curious if this is actually going to be a fight. Is it actually going to be a fight? Like, is Lucci going to prove to be competitive? Or does Luffy just one-shot him with Gear 2 and shit? I don't know. I do not know. I really feel like Zoro would be able to handle the two of them under normal circumstances. Maybe. Maybe I'm overestimating. I mean, he's keeping up a little bit. I mean, this is their best chance. Just hold on. Maybe Chopper shows up and just like smashes their heads together and we just handle it. I don't know what the hell she's gonna... Look at her legs! And then what happens if a Devil's Fruit user changes the composition of your body and they don't turn it back? Does it ever go back? I gave you the gift of silky skin. How the hell does Nami win this, man? I just don't see what she can actually do here. Like, she could literally blitz her, take that rod, snap it, throw it out the window. Hurry. Hustle up. I like how they're actually showing, they're just cutting to every possible moving, but like, you see what's going on here. This is how ridiculous this shit is. And we've spent the first 5 minutes of the episode. Oh, does it wear off after a while? It looks like it wears off after a while, maybe. You gotta figure, even giants get tired, right? I think. Are they really just gonna plan to brute force it? Y'all don't have some long range anything that could subdue them? Because this is just gonna keep happening. Ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Kinda hurts. Why doesn't he just, like, do a belly flop real quick? Oh, they actually brought his ass down. He should just laid on his stomach. Is it those two don't look as big as the other two, right? They also don't look as big as the Rashishi one either. I forget his name. Oh wow, they actually got through. That was so quick. Like the Giants were just smacking them around and we cut to it like, shoot their feet one at a time. That'll do it. And I guess that does it. I mean, they kind of got to raise the stakes a little bit. Like, if the Giants just keep clearing, there's no real threat of, like, them of any threat at all. But once they get her, where do they go? Are we running back out through what? Like, we don't have another train to leave with. Unless the old lady has a train or a boat set up for us. Even if we get her, how do we leave? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's the Buster call. That's the gold one. Did he just accidentally call in? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. But even if he did, wouldn't you have... The Buster calls aren't just ships that run by themselves unmanned. Oh, God. Oh, my God. And it looks like Okiji's the one who called it in. Oh, my God. This is bad. This is bad. Is there no common sense with this shit? It's Enies Lobby. Would you not think, like, wait, we're gonna Buster call our own shit? Oh my God. Now everybody knows. Oh God. How do you fuck that up? But bro, is there no human factor discretion here? Enies Lobby, like, are we just we don't understand locations? Like, you're gonna Buster call a Navy headquarters thing? Like, literally at Navy headquarters door, we're gonna Buster call it? Does no one think to, like, wait, can we double check that shit? Are we sure? Let's double... Huh? What? This is a mess. What's the play here? And you got ropes around them? Alright, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you subdued two giants and were able to rope them up without any, like, backhanding or fighting. Yeah, for sure, for sure. He thinks they won't do it. Oh, he's trying to make it seem like he didn't make a mistake. You're just gonna blow up your own shit. Oh, God. Yeah, he's never seen one, has he? He's never called one in or seen one. You're gonna either have people revolt here in a minute. I thought he had a real fancy one. I was like, oh, maybe that's his special CP9 one. No, no, it was not. I actually didn't mind. I mean, it's still a bad thing to bust. Where they lost me, where they lost a lot of us, even some of the vice admirals on their own side, is when they just nuked the survivor ships. Okay. You're going a little too far. I still don't think he burned the real ones. I just don't think he did. I think there's a copy out there somewhere. Mm-hmm. So the weapon is that strong that by itself it threatens military power, the Navy power. Well, surely we're gonna see it. Surely we're gonna see it, but we'll probably won't see it until like the 800s or something like that. But yeah, we'll see the Plutone for sure. Does he not know that like he's still got that shit? I mean, of course he doesn't know. He's been one of the worst people in charge that we've seen in a long time. Mercilessness is also used for justice, huh? He's talking about you guys, by the way. He's talking about y'all. I mean, he's been one of the worst for sure. He just said all of them should die too, by the way. So we just kind of put down our arms. Oh, God. Everybody needs to leave. Throw their shit down and get out. Yeah, that means y'all will die too, by the way. So now we've got to get her and get out of here. Is old lady gonna come with the new sea train, or what's up here? I mean, that's honestly one of the worst things I've ever hit. I mean, everybody heard that. I'm hoping she's gonna be our ride out of here, but... And you're gonna leave us all tied up, by the way? Yep. I mean, I'm sure we're strong enough to get out of rope, right? That's what I said. Does the government not have any common sense? Like, this is your own thing. Can you not, like, double check the status of it? I mean, sure, you could call a Buster call-in for many reasons. Maybe the island's been overrun, which you could say the current state of the island is a mess, but it's not like there's fleets of, like, hundreds of thousands of people here, like, taking over the island. It's a handful of pirates, which, granted, they've had difficulty with, but if they just sent backup or a couple admirals or something, they'd be able to, like, wrap this up. You don't have to nuke the whole thing, but again, I don't know why no one just, like, wants to double-check. What's so wild is, like, as grand as a Buster call is, there's no like double check. I feel like it's like firing a nuke. There should be different levels of like authority here. Of like, I request it. I then like, hey, this has been called in. Okay, you go back and find out why. Okay, this is what they said. Should we? It's just like, oh, it's pressed. Send it. Hit the nuke button. Just do it. No storm. Chopper doesn't even have the right key, man. I think the girl has it. Alright, so we're not gonna get any fighting here, it seems. I mean, she should just get up and run. He can't handle you, honestly. I think even Lucci's like, hey, you gotta get out of here though, buddy. There's no real time to fight, is there? Iron body that shit or nah? Luffy's moving pretty fluid, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ooh. That was some of the most fluid we've seen him, like, actually throw hand when he's not been, like, overly stretched type shit. He was kind of moving there a little bit. Here's the thing, though. Lucci needs to get off of the island as well, like everybody else does. So he doesn't... You can't sit here and do this either. Y'all just gonna fight to the death? Like, the actual death? So does he actually stand here and fight him, or does he let him go so he can save his life? Yeah. Okay, so I'm glad that they kind of... I don't want to say like made a joke of themselves, but showed just like how absurd all these moving parts are right now. They just kept showing like this is going on here, this is going on here. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. It wasn't like them just cutting to it. Like they were deliberately putting like cut screens per person. And when he took the gold transponder out, I was like, oh. I mean, it was like, I know we've seen those before and what it's been used for, but maybe that he has a special one as well that's just for direct communication to his CP9 members. He actually just did that. But what's wild is like all you have to do is press the button. You don't have to press it and say, you know, I'm ordering a button. All you have to do is like you could just accidentally press that shit. I don't know. It seems like, I mean, for story purposes, I get why it's just like click and go for something written like this, but like it's very reckless to not have like double, triple confirmation here of like requester, sender. It's just like button's been hit, go, send it. What if I'm in Navy headquarters, which I'm damn near almost am, and I press it? Are they just gonna nuke their own shit? I don't know. We'll have to wait and kind of see how it plays out. Lucci and Luffy started to throw hands. I'm curious, are the CP9 members gonna stand their ground, or are they gonna start being like, okay, we kind of got to get the hell out of here as well? We'll see. I mean, he's got to be one of the worst leaders we've seen, right? I'm trying to think who else has been a leader. Foxy was pretty bad, but at least his was more giggles and like nobody kind of took him. He didn't take himself seriously, so it was it was like a running gag type thing. He's gotta be the worst, I would say, up to this point, at least on the Navy side, at least. So we'll see what happens. Appreciate it, everybody. Make sure to subscribe as always.